Hi guys. In one of her comments on one of my vlogs, Annette mentioned um, following gut feelings, and I wanted to tell a story about that. When Casey was little, let's see, she was born May 23rd, and this was about the middle of August, so she was really young. We used to, her Aunt Denise used to watch her while her dad and I went to work. And it was quite a drive, about 45 minutes for each of us to drop her off and pick her up, but it was worth it because we really wanted her to be with family. And Aunt Denise loved her and loved babies in general. They had 6 kids of their own. Casey's dad picked her up. It was a Thursday evening. He picked her up from work, and she was really fussy. And so on the way home, he had a flat tire or breakdown or something, and the closest place he could get to make a call was a bowling alley. And he took her in, and she just screamed and screamed and screamed the whole time they were in there. Got back out to the car, wrecker came, everything got fixed, took him home, and we went out to look at cars that night at dealerships, just to look at cars, and it started drizzling, and it was just wet, but of course it wasn't cold. It was August, but she was miserable the whole time. And people would say, oh, she must be teething, getting a tooth, and I'm thinking, she's only not even 3 months old yet, but whatever. So Friday we took her, I took her in the morning to Aunt Denise's, and her dad picked her up after work, and she was fussy all day. And still, I called my mother. I called Gary's my mother-in-law. I talked to Denise about it. Everybody was like, it's probably no big deal. She's probably just fussy. And it just wasn't Casey. So something in my gut was telling me there was something wrong with her, but I chose to ignore it because I was a first-time mom, and everybody else knew more than me. Saturday morning, I got up, and I was talking on the phone to a friend. We talked or my sister maybe. We talked for like an hour, and it got to be about 9:30, and Casey still hadn't awakened, and I thought, well, that's really weird, so I went to wake her up, and gosh darn it, I couldn't. She wouldn't wake up. So I took her to the clinic, which it was just as easy to put her in the car and drive her to the clinic. That was, it wasn't too far, so I took her to the clinic, went in, they couldn't wake her up, and they called an ambulance and took her down to Henry Ford, downtown Detroit. By that time, I had called her dad at work. He was working. I called my dad and stepmom, and they went down. They started to do a spinal tap on her, and they told me I should probably leave the room. I ended up waiting, and then we got to go back in. We were sitting down. I was holding her. She was back to her unconscious self. And a nurse came in and said, we've got the spinal tap. She's got meningitis. Because it's been allowed to go on, obviously a jab at me, because it's been allowed to go on for so long. If she survives it, she will likely have severe neurological damage. That's what they told me. And it was a nurse, it wasn't the doctor. And she was very matter of fact and almost a little haughty about it. So of course they admitted her. Yeah, as we all know, she survived it. And as we all know, she didn't have any neurological damage. After that, I never stopped trusting my gut instinct. After that, I didn't care what anybody told me. If I felt something was wrong with my child or in any other situation, I've trusted my instincts. It's almost noon. It's about 2 minutes to 12. It's been a fairly calm morning. Spotty calls here and there. I have been trying to catch up on comments, and that's it. So it's a beautiful day, gorgeous outside, gorgeous weather and trees and everything else, and sunny and breezy, and just a nice day. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Wow, everything looks blue, doesn't it? It's dinner. 2 chicken thighs just roasted with seasoned salt. Loaded cauliflower, except for I didn't do bacon. I was going to, but it was all frozen. I didn't feel like messing with it. But it's got sour cream, butter, shredded cheese, marjoram, salt and pepper. Did I say sour cream? I don't know what I said. Across the street, working in the field, which he's closer than he appears. He's really about that close. Nobody playing shuffleboard today. Nobody playing horseshoes today. Oh, somebody's just driving by. There you go. Okay, trees still getting colorful. Pete got a flag yesterday and blocks my view about probably 65% of the time.
Just put it there to irritate you.
Yes, he put it there to irritate me. Actually, I don't mind it there because usually I have my back to the front anyway. There is Mr. Funny Face, Snaggletooth, good old Curly. Chewy? Chewy! Oh. Better zoom out or he'll scare you. There's Mr. Chewy. Hi, Chewy. He's sitting down waiting for a piece of chicken that's never going to come. How's dinner, love? Good. And after we eat, we're going to Aldi's and the pet store. Oh my gosh, I think the pet store closes at 6. Well, I have enough food for the birds till tomorrow. We'll have to stop tomorrow after work. And that's all that's going on, and I will see you guys later because I want to go eat. Bye. I'll just give you an overview of our Aldi's haul. Lots of half and half. Pete's ready. Look at that beautiful sky. Anyway, half and halves, some cheese, some fish, some sour cream, pork tenderloin, $1.79 a pound on sale. That was good.
So I don't know if it needs to go there.
No. Some corn chips for chili I plan to make this week. Can't have chili without corn chips. Sweet and loaf, sugar-free pudding, mushrooms, garlic powder, a summer sausage for Pete. Some yellow squash, some mushrooms, some potatoes, some salsa. Because I like to eat a lot of salsa and mix with sour cream and dip my pork rinds in it. And I think we're going to also go to Save-A-Lot, which is, this store is about 15 miles north of St. Louis, and Save-A-Lot is about 7 or 8 or 10 miles south, so it'll be a half hour. Huh? Oh. He's paying it forward. Letting somebody take the cart without paying a quarter. Ooh, such a pretty sky. Wow. That is so nice. Anyway, this is Mount Pleasant, home of Central Michigan University. It is a brand new Goodwill, and I'm going to get in the car and drive away. Hi guys. Pete's getting us some gas. The computer was telling me something like 30 miles till empty or something. I said, we can get all the way back up to Alma. But no. Actually, there's road construction on the way up to Alma and traffic slowdowns and stuff, so maybe we couldn't have. I don't know. I should look at my, let's see. Oh, stop. 10 miles from the Alma exit to get here. I think it's 16 to get to Aldi's from there. So, all right, guys, I'm just going to end it here. We're going to go to Save-A-Lot because I forgot onions. And also for, I want to look at their meat because I don't like Aldi's meat. I did get that pork loin, that half a pork loin for $1.79 a pound. Because we'll get a bunch of meals out of that. I can't get too much more meat because, you know, we just have a small freezer. I look terrible. You know what's weird? I had spiders in my hair today. Yeah, I saw them on the screen next to me. And then I had one in my hair. And then a little later I was talking to Pete and I'm like, what's this? And I pull it out and it's another spider. I don't know what kind they are. I wish I knew somebody that worked in pest control so I could ask them. They're like little, like a half an inch. And the big part in the back has a red band around it. Let's see. I think that's everything. I gotta trim my nails. Look at it. Some are long, some are short, some are pointy, some are flat. This is crazy. I gotta cut them down so they're all even. I don't like them to get too far past the end of my fingers. Am I rambling? I think I am. So I will see you guys tomorrow. You know, I'm gonna end it and go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you all have a happy hump day. Hump day, yay! And I think next week is my last week on my summer contract. I'm pretty sure it is. I can't find my contract to look, though. I think that's what I remember, but I'm not positive. I really need to look harder for my contract. I know it's in the motorhome somewhere. All right. Wonderful Wednesday to you. Take care. God bless and good night.